Trying to get myself in. Hi. I'm gonna be working out in the yard, and I thought let's see if I can set it up where y'all can see me planting stuff. I'm gonna put the camera down there, set it up, and go get my seeds. I let the seeds in the house. Let's hope this works. Let's hope y'all can see me out there. Don't know if y'all can or not. I'll be right back. Keep watching. Keep holding on. I may be too far away for y'all to see me. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can even hear me this far away. Um, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a learning curve. All right. Can y'all probably can. Do I need to bring it down lower? That would make it closer to me. Or I need to keep it up there. Let's keep it there because I'll be over there for a few minutes. Y'all can't see me. So yeah, right there. If you can't see them, there are 3 planters I'm going to plant in. 1, 2, and 3. I think I'm going to plant green beans in one and cucumbers in the other 2. And I've got, if you see the long metal thing there, that's what. So right now, I just need to get the potting soil that's sitting next to the computer here and get it in the pot. So, I don't know who's here, who's not here. Who cares here? When I was in the basement getting out my pots, I found this little bag. Had probably a cup full in it, or a half a cup of full. So after that, I'm going to pour that in. Yeah. And then we'll get one of these bags. That's what I get my tool. Open it with. Your heavy bag. Okay. Let me see who's here again. Let's fix it where I can see stream. I don't know if it's gonna. I can't see into I can't see. How is that going to post? Why is it not posting? Let's make it bigger. See if it will post that way. Oh, it posted. Anyone here? I'll be able to see you. Uh, digging trial. That's what you call these. Is that what you call them? Trials? Or spades? I don't know. But anyway, I will try to make some more hours in while I'm working. I got 5 bags of this. Oh, I do have a big garden in the backyard, but it's not close enough to the house that I want to do it by myself. My husband and I didn't let my tenant wife do it, so his mind is not all there. And that's the one who wants to do it. We didn't have tomatoes, and we got about 6. I got about 6 or 8 of them off of it, and they kind of died down. But anyway, but right here where I'm standing, in another month or so, elephant ears will start coming up. And I didn't know this until a year ago when this guy came to our house to fix my washing machine or bring the machine. Anyway, he wanted to know if he could have one of the plants, the bulbs. He wanted to eat it. I don't know what he called the plant in his country. Probably I think he was from Jamaica. But anyway, you boil it like you do a potato. And I never knew that. And I don't know if I want that to eat. But when you're in different countries, people eat different things. Like in England, a zucchini is called a courgette. That's how you pronounce it, courgette. And I got another word for another one. And I can't remember what my friend called it now. I watched a couple of guys called those vegan guys. They're gay guy couple. And they're vegans. I don't watch them because they're vegans. I watch them because I like them. And they have in England, unless you have the rules are more stricter on where and how to plant. So they have a garden, allotment. But, you know, you go plant your garden from there. And he was talking about planting courgette. If anyone's here, hi. If anyone wants to come up, I'll share the link. So let me share the link. In case anyone's here, they can talk with me while I'm gardening. If someone is here. Hi, man. I'll share the link if you want some zucchini. Not zucchini. I can't see the mouse that well in the sunshade. I'm gonna plant some cucumbers, I think, and maybe in the right spot. Let's turn it that way. Now I can see it. If anybody want to come up, you're welcome to. I don't know how to do the thing where you can record it on your channel, but I got my pots down here. And yeah, I have a big garden in the back, but it's not going to get planted this year. It's just too far for me to remember to go get it. And I'm outside with all the elements. Well, that's all right. That's what needs to go in there. Right. My neighbor don't think this is going to work like in pots, but it will. I would plant more along this long bed I've got out here, but like I said, I have jalapenios coming up this summer. And on the other end, one year I put out pea seeds. I was shelling pea seeds and I threw out the holes. And lo and behold, I must have missed some peas as peas grew. And I've been planting peas there for the last 3 or 4 years. I love black eyed peas. Good southern food. That's what I call it. Cornbread and black eyed peas. I may start I'm gonna do some cooking later. But I thought, well, I may do it just once a week like some of my other friends do. And I don't know if I do it live or record it. I might do it live. I bought some taco meat today. It's like little bitty pieces of steak they make, in restaurants for tacos. I'm gonna cook some of that. Don't know if I'll make it into a taco or just cook the meat. And then I got my other bag, it's topsoil. And it's okay dirt too. It was cheaper than the topsoil. So I got one bag of it because, I'm not going to need a lot of topsoil. They go in these pots. Anyway. I hope y'all are having a good day at your house. I hope y'all can hear me. I wish I was. If y'all can hear me a little better, but I don't think you can. And I hope y'all can see me. And I've got fertilizer that I've had for years. But they don't take a lot of fertilizer to do anything with. Yeah. My husband's granddad was First Cherokee. And when he went fishing, he always prayed to the God, to the Jesus, and whatever the Indians style was. And he always prayed like, I got 4 people here today. I need 6 pieces of fish, so someone's hungry, they can have an extra piece. But he would take the leftover guts and stuff when he's cleaning them, dump them in his garden. He said fish was some of the best natural fertilizer you can have. That's what he told me one time. I don't, I never knew that. But I don't have a fishing hole, no fishing to get a fish. And some people take and plant a whole fish every, like, 2 or 3 feet in the garden, they plant a whole fish. Just for the fish to rot, make a good fertilizer. I saw that on YouTube last year. Um, but I hope all my friends are getting along today. No fussing and arguing. And I come in on our chat last night. And I stayed about 15 minutes and left. I had to go to bed. But I said, I don't know what I walked into, but God bless whatever's happening. You know? Y'all can't hear me. I walk further away. I put the tomato cage steak down here so I can put the cucumbers and green beans on. And I know this ain't gonna be a lot of green beans, but it's just me. And it used to be cheap enough to go buy a can of green beans or some frozen green beans or fresh in the store. Not anymore. So if I get enough to freeze, 10 or 15 packages or less, that'll do me. It's just me in my house now. Yeah. And I love in the summertime. I don't know if y'all know the recipe, but you take your cucumbers and you some people like vinegar and oil and vinegar and let them sit. I like mayonnaise and a little sour cream. Sour cream was my addition. My grandmother and my mama just added a little mayonnaise, salt and pepper. Cut up an onion, cut up the cucumber, and you can add a tomato to it, but I don't add the tomato so I go get ready to eat it because I'm not going to take it to a potluck dinner or church dinner thing. The tomato kind of goes a little soggy too fast sometimes. So I'm just trying to get this down in there. I don't want to go well. There it goes. I must be all the way to the bottom already. Oh well, it's going to be a little leany. So I can fix it, try it again. And my husband got a bunch of cages he made. He went and got some wire that was on sale. And you just cut big length, you just cut however big you want your circle to be and tie them together with the ends itself. And you've got a tomato cage or a climbing pole for any of your things. But one more to go. Then I'm going to show you the seeds. I like worthless cucumbers. I don't know if y'all know what those are. They're supposed to be not as acidy on your stomach. And so I like to plant those. Well, my husband always liked to plant the straight eights. I think that's the name of them, the straight eights. There. Yeah. But if you take the seeds out of the cucumbers, I do that when I cut mine up and I peel them. The seeds and the peeling is what gives you the too much acid, too much fiber in the peeling, and too much acid in the seed. So I've always peeled my cucumbers and cut out the seed. Now, if you look at my daughter's house, she has a compost bed, and she goes up stuff out and makes a little compost bed. And the next thing you know, whatever she threw out from the say cucumber seed or the squash seed peelings and all. She got plants coming up. So if you're clever enough, or not really clever, if you don't have the money, go to the grocery store, buy you a bag of pinto beans or green or black eyed peas. You can plant from that. Basically, the only difference is the seeds you get in the store, they pre-treat them with something. I've seen the little pink stuff on it, and right now, what, a bag of beans, $1.50, $2, depending on where you live, and get you a big old pot, or if you've got a bed that you don't want to put flowers in anymore, plant your garden. Where the way things are right now, and vegetables in the store are really high priced. Start your garden, you'll have what you need. And a little goes a long way. We used to plant about 35 to 40 tomato plants. And my husband would share them at work. Well, he's not at work anymore, so he's in heaven. And when he retired 5 years ago, we had to find somewhere to do with these tomato plants, tomatoes that we got. So I told him we need to plant less. And so we've been doing that, but we still share with the neighbors. And I'm going to plant about 6 or 8 tomato plants this year instead of, we had 20 last year. That was still too many. I couldn't eat them all, for sometimes they'd go bad. That's a bad thing. So let's see what kind of seeds I got here. Well, I got my summer squash. I got to find a place to put that. This is zucchini. I love yellow zucchini. My neighbor said she don't like yellow zucchini. Well, I gave her zucchini last year. It was yellow. She thought it was just regular squash. And I didn't say anything. She ate it. Because if you look at it, it looks like a straight neck squash. And it's just a yellow zucchini. And see, here's a dark green zucchini. I've got more. Here's another golden summer squash zucchini. I have 2 different kinds. So I don't know what I'm gonna, where I'm gonna plant it. All right, I gotta find my, and I got black beauty zucchini. Can you see that? I planted carrots already. I got lettuce seeds that I've had a couple of years, but I don't eat lettuce. My husband loves lettuce. He loves salad, but I'm not a salad person, so. All right, these are called Garden Sweet Purpless Hybrids. That's what I'm going to plant some. I hope y'all can see that. Anybody want to come up on panel? It's posted in the chat room. You don't have to do anything, but, come in. Now, look, here's my black eyed peas. See, these are what dried. When I let some of them go too long, they get dry, and I just save them, put them in my bag, and these are what I'm going to plant. I'm not going to buy any this year. I got plenty of these seeds. If I go out and buy another $2 or $3 worth when I've got at our Ace Hardware, that's probably the big scoop. Didn't look at the prices this year. I hadn't been in there. Let's see what else we got. We got Swiss chard. I'm not planting that unless I accidentally drop the seed. I don't know where I got the Swiss chard from. All right. I got green beans, 2 kinds. Heirloom variety and a, I'll show you. I'm just going to find what I need. Find the rest of them. Okay. Heirloom. and stringless. I don't know which is which is the best. I'm just gonna open these 2 packages, put it in that probably that first pot there, and I'll have enough green beans come up from that with these 2 packages. Stringless is what I like, but if you let a green bean go too long, they're not really stringless. They get the what we used to call them shelly beans if you left them too long and you shelled them and you ate the beans on the inside. Yeah. I've got butternut squash I might plant. I don't know yet. Some of these seeds were free last year. We have a market day every Tuesday starting in, I think it's April, it will start. And somebody, our county that puts it on, the gardening club will give it out free seeds. I got butternut squash, and I just picked up a bunch. And some we've had for a couple of years. But romaine lettuce, purple seeds. I got 2 kinds of cucumber purple seeds. So I think I'm gonna plant one. I'm planting this in 1 pot. And I'm gonna plant this other purple in 1 pot. It ain't gonna take me long, but wonder where all my friends are today. You still here, Ark? You wanna come up? Got any gardening tips you want to share? I know you're the wild man. I had an uncle who lived up close to where Harold lives now. His name was Harold. But he could go out in the woods and he could tell you every plant that was edible. He could tell you a plant that would cure your headache. Yeah. I'm going to step back down there. All right. I'm going to plant the green beans. Where's my little tool? Then I got my little rake. I don't know what you call it. I think it's a rake. I don't know. But I'm going to plant both of these. Did I make too many seeds? I have no idea. But I do know I got a lot of down on this. That's the don't mix. It's just that the vine of the cucumber is going to run over here. And then it's going to be mixed up, which is okay. But I just sprinkle them around. Oops. Now I've got, like I said, I've got 2 packs of these. So I'm going to plant half on one side of this pot, half on the other side. And the seeds are stuck. And I got a lot left to do. Probably too many seeds in here, but okay. I let watch us try. Yeah. But cover them up, break them down. If they don't get covered up, come up, like no big deal. You're gonna, you may have say 25 seeds in a pack, but you're not gonna probably get for 20 to 22 seeds to come up. It's the way it is. Sometimes the seed ain't fertile, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. got them all covered. 99% covered. One was to swap back out. Okay, now I'm going to the second part. I'm going to slide these down a little bit so the cucumbers, they might run still. I'm thinking about putting something in these pots that I got here, but I don't know what yet. Planters, not pots, soda planters. I'm going to move them down before I roll it up. That's a little heavy. Yeah, this one don't want to stand up straight, but it'll be all right. It will be fine and dandy. But I may do karaoke. I know a lot of my friends have been doing karaoke. If I won't come out and sing right now, you're welcome to. Just come on in. Yeah. Oh, that's more. I'm not planting all these seeds. Too many. Too many. Too many. Cover these up with my hand or a little trowel, either way, it don't matter. Get them covered. Then I'll come back out and water them in a little bit. My watering bucket, I left it in the house. Actually, an old pot. It's an old measuring cup. Plastic thing. Had it for years. All right, here are the other Brooklyn beauties. Now, people say you need a certain kind of pickle to pickle with. Well, they do have pickling cucumbers, and they grow small. But you can pickle and can with anything. With any kind of cucumber. And did you know you can take cucumber? So you go to the grocery store and you buy some dill pickles, and you say those are the best. Don't throw away that juice. Cut you up a pickle or onion, squash, anything. Put in that juice and let it sit 3 or 4 days, and you have you some more pickles. Now, if you really want them to get more pickly or more like a pickle you buy in the store, leave them for a couple of weeks in your refrigerator. A lot of people wondering, I didn't know I could do that. Yes, you can. You can take, yeah. Yeah, you can take that and make you some good eats. Okay, I got me a few others planted. Okie dokie. That's my gardening for today. I hope y'all were able to watch me and see me. I'm sorry. It's hard to get. I just took my laptop and brought it out here. And it gives me about 4 hours of charge. Supposed to be more than that, but it don't. So, yeah. And I'll get these watered when I go find my watering thing. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're going to have a blast this summer. I hope. I hope. You know, things have got to get better around here. I can't sit here and be in my woes. Be in my oh pitiful me, routine. That can't work. So God has plans for me, but I don't know what they are yet. I want to go to a YouTube convention. So I've been praying about that. There's a Twitch convention too. If I go to the YouTube convention in Anaheim, California, I can see a friend that I met. Oh, back in 2012, I think I met him. And he's just a friend. My husband knew him, and we talked on the internet all the time. And he lives out about 10 minutes from Anaheim, California. So he said, if I come out that convention, I could see him. And also out there in that convention is a YouTuber named Creekcraft. And Creekcraft plays a lot of Roblox and other games. He did play Minecraft. And I met him through the Minecraft community. And but if I do that one, I'll be able to see two. Creekcraft don't know me, I don't know him, but we lived in 30 minutes from my daughter in the same town. I said one day we'll run into him, but he moved and she's still there. But if I go to the Paris, I don't know what YouTubers are gonna. No, this is Twitch in Paris. If I go to the TwitchCon in Paris, one of my friends wants to go, but I don't know if either one of us could really afford that trip. They announced it last month or month before last, and it's coming up summer in Paris. And then they're gonna have one in Las Vegas. And I'm friends with another couple. They're called the Nuclealiums. They are Singapore actors. They've been in, if you ever knew the movie Anna and the King, they were in the movie Anna and the King. And they also her husband's acting in a play right now in Singapore through March 25th. And then they're doing their first live concert for 3 days over in that country. And it's at a bar. And they got another friend coming. He's a YouTuber named Raggy. They play music. So they play ukuleles. And they're going to have fun playing the ukuleles together. So, yeah, I thought Living might be here, but I know she's got her granddaughter, and it's hard for her to come on. But this is a good time for me to come on. So I just have to come on. Whoever shows up, shows up. Anybody still here? Give me a shout out. Hello? Anybody here? Ark, you here? Did you leave? Oh, well, that's all right. Hi. I've been out gardening. I was planting some cucumbers and some green bean seeds in my pots down here. I'll put the camera back down. There's 3 pots there. And I'm in the way and you probably can't see them, but there's 3 pots down there. I'm inside my porch. And I've got where I'm standing now is where my elephant ears come up. Yeah, if they want to come up, the link's in the chat. But I one of my seeds that I'm going to plant. Originally this summer, I got tomato seeds started out of some pots over on the other side of me here, but they're not coming up yet. And when they come up, they'll get planted. But I'm going to plant, I got radishes. I got these radishes planted in the backyard. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. The sun's bright. And I just planted some purplish cucumbers. And I'm going to plant some squash. I just got to figure out where I'm going to plant the squash at. I don't know yet. It's golden zucchini. And I got dark green zucchini that I'm going to plant. But I got to figure out where I'm going to plant it. Probably in the backyard where my tomatoes will come up at. And I've got oregano coming up. If you ever want to plant oregano, once you get it started, you'll have it every year for years. Unless your dog digs it up, or your husband or your wife, they say, "What's this? Weeds?" That's what I'm doing today. Yeah. And I'll show you something else I've had for years. You may think, what in the world? This is we were at our local flea market 20 years ago or more probably. And this lady was selling this material. She worked at a factory that made bathing suits, and this is a remnants that they when they made the bathing suits, the borders and remnants they used, or whatever you call it, around the bathing suit and the swimsuit tops, they made cover-ups. And she was selling it cheap. We bought her whole bag out, and I still got some. What I do with it is when I need to tie up something in the garden, my cages to hold them together, I use this. A lot of women and men, they would go by use their wife's old pantyhose and stretch them out and tie it with in the garden. We've used this for years. I got a bunch of it in my base. I got about 6 more of these in my basement, different colors. So I could actually, if I had my scissors out here, tie those together so they won't fall over. But I think they'll be all right where they're at. Yeah. Oh, and here's my seeds I saved from last year. These are black-eyed peas. I don't know if you can tell them or not, but anyway, I saved the dried ones, and I'm gonna use those as my seed this year instead of going to buy some more. Save you some money. Go if you can't afford to go and buy seeds at a hardware store or your local gardening center. Go to the grocery store and get you a bag of dried beans, dried peas. Take a cucumber that you've eaten for dinner. Throw the seeds out. You might get one to come up. Hey, Norma. Yeah, you can come up if you want, chat. I'm just standing out here, got through planting my stuff. Hey, Betty Boop. Yeah, I'm from What the Hell's group. We had a great big party this weekend. That was the best thing. Just wish it had lasted a little longer, and I'd gotten there before 11 o'clock and stayed until they threw us out. Like Jeremy said, they had to tell them to leave. But I was with my neighbor, took me, and I was with her, and so I have to be respectful, But it's been fun. So, yeah, I know the name Betty Boop. I've seen you before on the Sunday Night Lives. Yeah, but I want to try to find me another plant. One is it's like 6 foot long, like something that would be on the back of a truck. You put your tools in. I want something that shape, something rectangle and long. And I set it out here on the rest of the sidewalk, and I plant some more stuff in it. But I haven't found anything yet. I've got a swimming pool in the backyard I planted stuff in. And I'm going to see how that does. It's got carrots, cabbage, and radishes in it. I think what they were. Yeah. And that the radishes have come up already. But other stuff hasn't. But I may do a live tonight and do some cooking, or I'll fit and show it after dinner. I bought some. We have a grocery store named Aldi's. I don't know if anyone else does. I found me. I needed another water cup to when I go walking the sun, and that water cups. Where you keeps your water cold with a straw. Thermos, I guess is what they're called. I don't know what they're really called. But they had those at Aldi's today, and I bought me one. They're Aldi's colors and symbols on it, and I thought that's neat. Everybody's buying them. Also, there they had all these flip flops or slides, but I would have bought me a pair of slides. They were really cute. And I'm like people saying that kind of stuff at a grocery store. Yep, that kind of stuff at a grocery store. They have clothes. And today I started to buy me another shirt. It was only like $9.99 or $12.99, but it didn't have my size. It was a cute little shirt. Yeah, some of the pants I wear come from Aldi's this year. Bought a couple of pair, and I bought a sweater from there. Yeah, I went live earlier while I was going out shopping. Had to go get my glasses that I've got on this. Yeah, this lens scratch on them. I've only had them since December. So I went, and they're gonna order the frame. They're gonna order the lenses again, and then I'll just have to be without glasses for 2 days and wear my old pair. So they said it's a couple of weeks. I'm hoping it's for a couple of weeks because this scratch viewing, and it's not bad. It's not good. Anyway, I've been out here almost an hour, 47 minutes, but I got other things I need to plant, but I'm not. Got to get the containers out of the basement, and they're ceramic, those terracotta ones, and they're big, but they're too heavy for me to pick up. So I might have to see if my neighbor, and well, he don't live next door, but he goes to visit the neighbor next door all the time. He's my mechanic. If he'll get them out of the basement for me, and that will give me 2 more pots to plant in, and I can put them up here beside the others. But we were out a couple of weeks ago. You know how you can go behind stores and get the pallets and make things with them? They had a pallet crate, is what I call it. I don't know what came in it, but it was a big square box. And I was going to get it, but I had no way to get it in my car. It's too big. I couldn't even lift it. And then I was going to buy the gardening fabric that you get in the gardening section and line it with it. But someone went with me a few days later to go get it in their truck while we were out. He said he'd take me by there. And it was gone. I said, oh, well, it wasn't meant for me to have it. But anybody want to come up on the panel? I'll post it again. I got a little bit of delay here because I'm standing outside on my laptop. I get supposed to get 5 or 6 hours on this laptop, and it only gives me about 4. So I've had it unplugged about 50 minutes. So I still got a couple more hours, but it's getting warmer and warmer out here. Yeah. And it was supposed to be cold today, but all of a sudden it got warm. As the week goes on, and my hair's flying away and looks funky in the sun. Probably I can slide you back and get me out of the sun a little bit. That looks better. Uh, Yeah, I live in Georgia. What have you got? I have a brand new water thing that is like a watering can. Because I have a old measuring cup, plastic. That's a 6 cup thing that I used to water my plants with. Because I kind of melted it anymore. But it's sitting in the house where I was watering the other day and didn't bring it back out. But I had a big old watering can, but I don't know what my husband did with it. Might be in the basement and I overlooked it. So when I found one I was gonna toss in the trash, I said, no, I'll use it to water my plants with. It holds 6 cups. I can go back in and fill it. Because the watering can had probably 8 cups, so it's 2 cups short. If you want, my email should be showing up. If anybody wants to send me an email, just tell me you know me from YouTube or What the Hells or, or you're from my other groups. Just tell me you're a YouTube friend and I'll answer your email. So that would be great. I could, you know, right now my contractor came and he's supposed to get back with me today and he hasn't. And I prayed God that they send me somebody that knew what they were doing. And I believe he did. He showed me, none of the contractors that's come to my house have shown me their work. This contractor showed me pictures. He takes before and after pictures. And we were looking around the house and discussing what needed to be changed or done. And we were in one of my other rooms and he was looking at it. And somehow or another, about my husband passing away. And he said, I'm so sorry. Oh, I know to be careful about scammers. Most of them that are in here now, I know them from a couple other groups. I think Anita is from What the Hell. If not, he's from Harold or My Life is 60. I don't know where you're from, Cheryl. You're not my nephew, Cheryl, I don't think. Because she changed her name to another name. She's a guy now. Anyway, when he asked me if he could, can I pray with you? You know? Okay, I'll look at it. Cheryl, how did you find me? Are you from What the Hell's group? Or are you from the karaoke from Harold's? Or living my best life at 60? Or just because I don't mind posting my email because I don't have to answer them if they don't tell me in the comment that I'm one of your YouTube friends. Oh, they're showing me on YouTube. All right. I'm glad. I'm getting more and more out there, and I'm over 1,000 watch hours, 1,800 I think, but I need 400 before I can even get monetized or advertised, or even I could probably put in here if I had it my wish list, but I don't have a wish list started yet. Yeah, yeah, I'm out to the world. Before this halftime the meal party I went to this weekend for YouTuber What the Health, HALES, I was only up to 940. Now I'm up to 1,080 something, maybe 1,900 by now. 1,190 is what I think I'm close to. Yeah, I know. I've seen your name in the chat room. So I think you were at the. Were you at the party this weekend? Oh crap! I just broke off a bulb. Oh, I gotta replant it. This right here, I just broke it thinking it was something else. I had to put it back down in the ground and put some dirt over it. But it's an elephant ear bulb. So the ground washed it up. So let me find my digging tool and plant it back. I'll be down on the ground for a second. So I can get it planted. These have been down here for. We planted these. I don't know when we planted these elephant ears. Moved in this house in 1989. And I got them from my mom. And we took them from our old house. My mom had one that was as tall as I was. I'm 4'9". And that elephant ear was humongous. It was about 6 foot tall elephant ear when it grew. Well, I can't get the dirt. I'm just going to have to put some of this dirt I got over here in the bag on top of it. Because it needs filling in anyway. It's got a divot down here from the rainwash. I don't think I've planted anything. But I'll be right back. Gotta reach my other dirt. And I can't reach it without going around the world to get it. Well, give me a second. I'll be right back. I almost got it up here. It fell in a weird position. And I'm so short it's hard for me to reach over the porch line, you know, where I'm standing down from the porch to get it. But anyway, you may want to come up on panel. You're welcome to. It's in the chat room. I'm gonna have to go around and get it. I can't reach it. Be right back. Well, anyway, let me get it. I'm coming back, folks. I'm just gonna pour some of this potting soil I got down here on this. Cover it up. It will be another elephant here. They multiply. But they also only grow as big as their environment. So if you don't have a big spot, you're not going to have very big elephant ears. Okay. Cover it up down here. Some of this dirt. I didn't realize it. Washing away some. So putting some of this fertilizer down here is going to work. All right, pot soil. What do y'all garden? Thanks. Yeah, I may go. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm gonna go live later, cooking my dinner. Maybe live, or maybe I don't know if I'll live it or just record it. But when my contractor, whoever I find to fix my house, I'm gonna have a better kitchen and a place where I can actually record better instead of my little dinky corner. And someone told me one day I wouldn't dare cook and eat in that kitchen. Well, I'm not them. My kitchen satisfies me to cook in. It's not the cleanest in the world, but I get what I need done. I don't know. I don't know what size. Well, I don't know what they come. I hadn't bought it in years. Because the one that I can't find, we've had it for years. It would probably hold 8 to 12 cups. Yeah. I know you have kids in school, so when you have to go to your kids, that's fine. Whether they're yours or your grandkids, and you watching them, keeping them, raising them, it's a blessing. If I could have had more children, I would have had at least. I wanted a boy and a girl. I got my girl and had 3 miscarriages. And my daughter lives in Florida. And I wanted to see her this weekend, but she was on the other side of Florida. And I wasn't going to drive 2.5 hours. You know, I'll be going there. Yeah, 2 gallons. Yeah. But when I can get monetized, yeah, I know you have 2 wonderful grandkids. I see them I see them walking in your background when you're live. But when I get monetized, I'll make a wish list, or that way people want to donate something. It's going to cost a lot of money to redo this house, and I have it, but I don't have it. It's going to be. I don't want to use all I got, but my husband was one of those guys. It ain't broke, don't fix it. And my tile floor where he sat in his chair for years, it's so wore out. You can see the imprints of where his shoes were. So that's why I want to do some changes. And when I got this house in '89, this was my husband's home house. He moved in here when he was 5 years old. In 1963, he moved in here. Well, 53. No, it would have made him older than 5. Because he was born in '54. All he remembers he was probably in either first or second grade. So, yeah. Yeah, you don't live close. You live close to my aunt in Ohio. You live up there where she does. I think she lives in a town called Starts with an H. I want to say it's Herschel or Hurst or something. Last time I was up there was when my uncle died. And that was 10 years ago. Yeah. If I have 3 bedrooms, but they all need painting and stuff done too, and if I knew somebody well enough, they could come down and remodel and stay, but I don't. With these day and ages, just because I know you online don't mean you're, anything. Uh, Back in high school, I dated a guy. We went out. We went out about 3 times, and that was about it. But we were church friends. He was in their church with us, and so when it came time to have my prom, the guy that I had been dating was an older guy, and he was in the. He was like 4 or 5 years older than me. Anyway, he wouldn't take me to the prom because he thought that was not right, and I said, "Well, you can go about your life. I don't need you anymore." Because he wanted more than just me, and I said, I'm not one of those girls. Go away. So my friend at church said, I'll take you to the prom. And so we'd been out bowling a couple of times with the church, and he called them dates. I said I was with a bunch of other people, but I let him take me to the prom. Well, knock on wood, glad I didn't start dating him because he killed his wife. But he did. He was hard of hearing, and he could read my lips. And I knew a little bit of sign language back then to spell out if I needed to spell something. But they found him guilty. He stayed in jail several years, but they let him out because of his hearing and mental. He had lost his job, and he had worked for a map company. They made maps. Now you don't need the maps. You got Google. But this was years ago, and he's out, and we've talked on the internet, but not in a couple of years. He's on my Facebook because we all went to the same church. A lot of us did that are on my Facebook. So just be careful who I know to be careful who I let in my life. So, but I'll have to ask my aunt, and I'll let you know what town she's from. No, it starts with an H. But up there where she's at, about 2 miles from her house, is this daylily farm. And we went over there and we bought daylilies. Yeah, I met Echo, my friend that went with me. She did more talking than I did. No, we had a good time meeting Echo. Me and my friend did. And I told her I'd come back another day. I mean, it actually said we're 3.5 hours from my house to hers, but with the traffic and everything, it's closer a little over 4 hours, 4 hours and 15 minutes. Because I had to stop once, and we stopped at Buc-ee's. Yeah, we had a blast meeting Echo. But I'm doing some research now on the YouTube convention that's coming. It's going to be in Anaheim, California. And then there's going to be a Twitch convention in Paris, France. And Echo said, "Oh, I want to go to Paris." But that's, I think, in October. No, I don't know. That's in the summer. That's in June or July. I can't remember. But there is a Twitch convention in Las Vegas. But I have a friend that lives out in Anaheim, California. Never met him. Yeah, I've never met this guy that might go see. I've known him for since 2012, and my husband knew him and thought he was a great guy. He's 2 years younger than I am, but I'm not out there to go see him to have a relationship. He just lives 15 minutes from the convention center. And he says, if you come out here, we can meet, and I'll take you to the restaurant. I'll tell you, I eat out a lot. He eats at an all-you-can-eat, I think it's Chinese buffet, or it may be Korean, Japanese. But we were looking on Google Map one day, and he was showing me around his town through Google Map. He has more restaurants and stores in a 5-mile radius than I do in Georgia. He's 10 to 15 minutes from the convention center. So he's out in an area, and he don't have a car. He has an electric bike he rides. And he was going to have to go out to the store this morning in between the raindrops to get his groceries. But he's close to, a lot of grocery stores, but the closest is Aldi's. And it's the cheapest of all of them out there. So, anyway. And my hands are so dirty now, I got to go wash them. But this has been fun. I'll come on later, maybe living my life, and some of my other friends will be able to come on. But like I said, I wish I had friends that. I had one friend who started the bathroom and did a lousy job, and then the contractor that I hired that lived in the same town I did went to the same school I did, but graduated in '74 and I was '78. If you hadn't seen that video, go look at it. Yeah. Is he close to Mickey Mouse? My daughter? No, she's closer to Daytona. But the guy who did my bathroom, I won't hire him back. He said, call me when you get ready to do the rest of the house. And I told myself when turkeys fly, or pigs fly. And when I get mad, I don't cuss. I say turkey butt. That's what I told myself. Turkey butt, you ain't coming back. So I hope the guy that came and looked at it gives me a call today and it's good, good price. He can't start till about the middle of May, that's okay. And he said, you don't have to worry about moving anything. You just tell us where you want us to set it while we're redoing the house. And I said, well, we'll put it all in one room. And then when you get that part done, we'll put it all in that room and keep rotating it. Because he said him and his boys will pack up everything. Oh, yeah, he's close to Disney. He's close to Knott's Berry Farm and Disney. So he said, I told him I don't want to go out there just for the convention. If you ever want to meet, I'd come out there a couple of days ahead and we'd go do something. Now he's like me, Disney's okay, but neither one of us really like to ride. But I don't know if we'll do Disney or. All right, have fun, Norma. But my friend from Anaheim, uh, he hasn't been to Disney yet, and he's been out there 6 years. He rode by it he's been by the area, but he's never been. And he's not been to Knott's Berry Farm either. And I didn't know Knott's Berry Farm uh, was close to there either. And I think Universal's up there too in the same area. So, But he doesn't want to go to the convention with me. I asked him. He's done some YouTube. He's got a channel. But he hasn't done anything with it in a while. He's what is he called? I'm not gonna give his name out. He might not like it, so he doesn't show his face. I've only seen his face like since 2012, probably 4 times. No, but it's fun to meet people from all over the world on here. Yeah, I'm getting my watch hours up by doing lives. So, but I think about 5 o'clock I might go live, or 6, probably closer to 5, so I can get the dinner done. Cause like this morning I got up and all I ate was grilled cheese, and it wasn't on a regular size piece of bread. It was on some Italian bread that was sliced, and I took 2 pieces out and made a small grilled cheese. When I went and got my glasses reordered. So that's what I've been doing today. But I don't remember if I ate any lunch or just I ate a cookie. And I've got to lose more weight. The doctor says, well, he can do my hernia surgery. And so I haven't lost any weight, but I hadn't gained any in the last 3 weeks. So that's a good thing. But I still want to try to lose. He wants me to lose some more. And it'd probably be a good thing to lose some more before I have my dental surgery done. I'm going to get dental implants, but I'm going to go to the Alabama School of Dentistry, and I was supposed to went in February, and I called them, and they said they're backed up. I'm still on the list. They said call him in March, and it was about this time of the month. So I think tomorrow I've got to call the Alabama School of Dentistry again and see if I'm on the list still, because I really can't afford to go to a regular dentist. That's a car payment. That's a whole car. So, maybe God will bless me with what He needs and how I need to get it done and the money. So, you know, it'll get done. It's just going to take a while. And if people are wondering why I don't have any teeth, I didn't take care of them. I'm going to be honest. When I was a kid, I was really scared of dentists. I was forced to go back in my day, the dentist came to school, and he brought this awfulest mouth toothbrush and toothpaste, and you were forced to use it. Our teacher, So what I did is I stuck my little pinky in that stuff and rubbed it on my teeth, and she said, okay. And it was awful, so bad. And then I had an abscess, and he lied to me about it, and I just got paranoid, and I didn't go to the dentist. So anyway, but I got to get in the house. I've been sitting out here too long. It's getting hot and hot and hot. I could take you with me, but I think I'm gonna get off and start another live back up later. If anybody wants to join up, I'm gonna show you how I'm cooking my taco meat. Comes from Aldi's. It's like little bitty small pieces of steak looking. So that's what I'm gonna fix for dinner. And I don't know if I have taco shells or I have the flat bread. I've got one or the other. And then I'm gonna make. I got a avocado that needs to be used in a day or two or thrown out because I've had it over a week and a half, and it's not hard anymore, but it's not soft either. So it's got to be used, or it's going to get bad. It's been in the refrigerator. So I like to take that with a little mayonnaise and sour cream, and chop up an onion real fine, And I meant to get a cute tomato today at the grocery store, and I forgot it, so I don't have a tomato to go in it. But I'll put that with my meat. That'd be great. So, all right, y'all have a blessed day now. Thanks for stopping by. I'll check your email out, Anna. I mean, Annette, and get back with you in a little bit. All right, y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all all watched my videos. Send my link out to people. Thumbs me up. All right, bye now.